We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back. Life is not measured by the number of breaths you take, but by the moments that take your breath away. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Courage is the most important of all the virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Love is like a virus. It can happen to anybody at any time. I've learned that people forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. You can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing, and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off you. If you have only one smile in you, give it to the people you love. Don't be surly at home, then go out in the street and start grinning good morning at total strangers. I've learned that whenever I decide something with an open heart, I usually make the right decision. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, to forgive. Forgive everybody. I love to see a young girl go out and grab the world by the lapels. Life's a bitch. You've got to go out and kick ass. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. The greatest gift you can give yourself is to forgive yourself and to forgive others. Life is pure adventure, and the sooner we realize that, the quicker we will be able to treat life as art. The ache for home lives in all of us, the safe place where we can go as we are and not be questioned. We spend precious hours fearing the inevitable. It would be wise to use that time adoring our families, cherishing our friends and living our lives. I've learned that you can tell a lot about a person by the way he handles these three things: a rainy day, lost luggage, and tangled Christmas tree lights. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Prejudice is a burden that confuses the past, threatens the future, and renders the present inaccessible. If you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back. A woman in harmony with her spirit is like a river flowing. She goes where she will without pretense and arrives at her destination prepared to be herself and only herself. We can learn to see each other and see ourselves in each other and recognize that human beings are more alike than we are unalike. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. We need joy as we need air. We need love as we need water. We need each other as we need the earth we share. I've learned that whenever I decide something with an open heart, I usually make the right decision. We are all creative, but by the time we are 3 or 4 years old, someone has knocked the creativity out of us. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. We can learn to see each other and see ourselves in each other and recognize that human beings are more alike than we are unalike. The need for change bulldozed a road down the center of my mind. It's time for parents to teach young people early on that in diversity there is beauty and there is strength. I have found that among its other benefits, giving liberates the soul of the giver. I am grateful to be a woman. I must have done something great in another life. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. The quality of strength lined with tenderness is an unbeatable combination. Success is loving life and daring to live it. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. The first time someone shows you who they are, believe them. We need much less than we think we need. The more you know of your history, the more liberated you are. If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. I believe that every person is born with talent. The truth is, no one of us can be free until everybody is free. Nothing will work unless you do. If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally transform 1,000,000 realities. We are only as blind as we want to be.